This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Inglewood, Colorado. I am here at Pro Flooring Brokers. Since 1985, they've been providing straightforward information, great product, at an affordable price, and superior installation. I'm here with Charlie, who is the owner, founder. Thanks for joining us here today, Charlie. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. I mean, you've pretty much been in the industry over 30 years now, serving the public. But even before that, when most teenagers were out there with a paper route, you were laying carpet. I mean, you found your passion pretty early in life. Share with me a little bit how you got involved in this type of industry.
My brother-in-law was installing carpet and needed help after my school and during the summers, and so when I got a driver's license when I was 16 years old, I was able to go out and meet him at job sites and install after school and every summer.
Excellent. I mean, quite honestly, nothing changes a room like that of flooring. I mean, to me, when you walk in, you look down, so it's kind of a first impression, be it a residential or a business. Has this been enjoyable for you to really give folks the wow factor as they walk in and kind of see the room change?
It is rewarding when you walk into somebody's house that I think is in really poor condition, that needs help, to see it after we've gone in and done our thing, as far as putting new flooring or new ceramic tile on their walls or whatever, and just making the place look great again.
What's amazing about flooring is the fact that it not only does it have to be pleasing to the eye, but unlike your walls or what have you, it has to be durable. I mean, to really strike a balance between durable and aesthetics, is that something that your team here tries to educate the consumer when they walk in?
Yes, everybody has a budget, so we try and meet their budget in a product that's going to give them the most durability and, of course, meet their decorative, what they want the place to look like.
Absolutely. Obviously, decor, furnishings that people put in their offices or their homes, it really is their personality, like you say, what they're looking for as well as their budget. Let's start off with one of those which is still very popular, which is carpet. Tell me some of the brands that you offer here in-house.
Of course, we handle Shaw, which is the biggest manufacturer in the world, and as well as Beaulieu, Mohawk, Royalty. Those are our bigger ones. Then we've got Dixie Home, as well as all the commercial brands that go on and on and on.
You've been doing this for over 30 years now. You've seen improvements probably in carpet. Manufacturers even getting better. We now have options in carpet like that of Magic Fresh, Pet Block, Spill Trap for moisture protection. Tell us about a few of those, and what does that mean for the consumer?
Well, in the pad industry, they have come up with a way to stop the spills from getting into the pad, which causes those stains to come back after your carpet's clean. So by having a spill protection, it stops that spill from getting into the pad, which means that it's not going to wick back up after they have the carpet cleaned and the stain reappear. As well as Pet Block pad has also antimicrobial built into it, that if you spill like milk that makes that sour smell, it'll stop the smell.
That is amazing. So you really can put carpet anywhere anymore, even if you're using it in a place where possibly you'll be doing some type of odors or what have you, or pets is another thing. Let me ask you this, as far as carpets go, many of these even have a lifetime warranties against stains and what have you. Do they have to make sure that they have the proper padding put down as well as proper installation for that to be effective?
You know, pad is the foundation, just like a building's foundation, and with a poor foundation, it isn't going to hold up or wear as long. So a good foundation is important.
Excellent. Here in Colorado, we love the great outdoors here, beautiful. A lot of times we like our decor to match our great outdoors. One of those choices is hardwood flooring. Is that still a popular choice for folks here?
Here in Colorado especially, on-site sand and finish is very popular, but people are finding that some of the pre-finished products are great because they're able at the factory to put aluminum oxide into the wear layer, which is the same thing they make the grit and sandpaper out of in a powder form. So basically you're not going to wear through that aluminum oxide. That's why they can give you 25 to lifetime warranties on pre-finished or hardwood floors.
Let me ask you this, as far as a pre-finished and on-site finishing, what is the difference there? Is that something that can actually save a person a few dollars if they decide as a do-it-yourselfer?
You know, the cost of on-site sand and finish is almost about the similar price point. Where it's important is a lot of people have oak hardwood floors underneath their carpet. They used to use oak as subfloors years ago before they came out with plywood. So a lot of the older homes already have oak floors underneath the carpet, and the carpet can be removed and resanded and finished.
You have something beautiful that's been hiding underneath there all these years. Many different type of installations you have, glue down, nail down, even a floating method. Are all these determining based on the person doing it, and you actually go in and do the full install yourself as well?
You know, there aren't a whole lot of products hardwood-wise that a normal person can install because it does take specialized equipment. But the floating floors, let's say you have a concrete floor. Well, you can't nail to concrete, so your options are to glue, or we can put a foam layer down and float over that. And the advantage of floating is you never get any gapping between the seams of the hardwood because the whole entire floor becomes one solid wood, and so it expands and contracts at the same time.
So somebody as a professional, obviously these are things that you've come across. I imagine people who try to go do it yourself, and looks like it's pretty good on day one, but maybe 3-4 months down the line you can see some changes that you probably didn't plan on.
Yeah, one of the things that a typical homeowner, let's say, if they went to do it themselves, they would know is how to make that floor flat. Because if you float a floor, you need to be within 3/16 of an inch in 10 feet of being flat, or you're going to cause yourself squeaks and potentially the tongue and groove failure where they connect together.
Excellent. Another product that you can have here that is very popular is that of porcelain and stone tiles. Tell me some of the manufacturers people can find here as well.
Surface Art, right behind us, that's a popular brand. I believe there's only 3 or 4 dealers here in town that even carry this line. It's one of my favorites because it does a good job of combining floor tile with wall tile with decorative tiles so that they don't have to go looking to all different places trying to put the package together. They line them up on their samples already put together.
That's what I love about stone and porcelain is the fact that we're not just limited to the floor. I mean, these things make great backsplashes around showers, around tubs, in kitchens, in back patios. Pretty much works almost anywhere.
We also handle, of course, Dow tile, Florida tile. There's Arizona tile. I've got 3 or 4 other displays, names that people probably wouldn't even recognize. We have a lot of tile displays here.
One of the things I see people doing is also around their fireplace. You've got something which basically is a river rock or a stack stone. What is that exactly? Is that made for fireplaces? Is that how that works?
The stack stone is popular around fireplaces because it does give you an uneven look, like it's been cut on site and installed right on site, even though it's something that you can is installed on your existing wall board. So it looks like a stonemason has done it.
That is pretty neat. One of the things is nice is the fact that ideas and different kind of options you're not limited because you can have different cuts. You can mix and match, and like you said, this particular brand behind us here, you pretty much get it all done within one project in one spot.
Correct.
Let me ask you this. Out there, it all begins here, basically. The consultation takes place here at your showroom. Tell me a little bit about the showroom. It looks like pretty well stocked. As you walk through here, you're bound to find something for almost anybody.
There's so much product out there, rather than taking the approach like some of the warehouse-type stores that just put stock material on the floor. We chose to sample everything really well because that way we have more choice. And then usually, for instance, this line comes out of Seattle. We can have it here in 3 days. They ship within 3 days, and it's ready to go. So that way, we just place the orders as we need them, and it works really well compared to having all my warehouse full of material that may or may not work for you.
You pretty much can hit anyone for any budget out there. We're talking about sheet vinyl, luxury vinyl, even laminate. These are all things that you can help with.
Correct. Luxury vinyl plank and luxury vinyl tile is one of the largest growing sectors of the marketplace because they've come out with a way to recycle hard plastics from the automotive industry to make basically the foundation or the main part of the plank or the tile, and then they put the wear layer on top. That's the only new material, so it's very eco-friendly, and they're given lifetime warranties on some of the materials, so it's priced well and it can handle water. We talked about hardwood and water don't get along. Luxury, any of your vinyl products get along with water just fine.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their contact information. Basically, real easy to get. Easy location right here in Inglewood. You can also take a look at the different products they have right there on their website. Check out testimonials online. They have a great Better Business Bureau rating right out there. This is a company that's been serving you basically for over 30 years. Charlie, let me ask you, this is a family-owned and operated company. People that walk through the doors there, really your job is to educate them on what is offered, stick within their budget. You believe in straightforward education and basically not loading up anyone with something they don't need. Has that been important to you?
Yes, because of course, everybody has a Lexus taste or a Cadillac taste for a Volkswagen budget. So I try my best to try and find them a little bit better product that'll fit in their budget if I can, so that they do feel like they've been treated well.
Excellent. What about on-location estimates? Are you able to send your team out and actually have people take a look there? And is that something you do for free?
Yes, free estimates. I like to go out myself. That's one part of the business I'm kind of held on to. I like to go out and meet with the visitors in their, or my customers in their home. Measure for the quantities. I can show product on site, but I prefer them to come into my showroom because I've got so much more that I couldn't possibly fit in my truck.
Not only that, but it's nice to be able to feel and touch what you're actually looking at, and then if you need to, take a sample out, compare it to what your decor is.
Yes. Customers, too, when I get on site, they have needs that they never tell me about in the showroom, so that's one reason why I kind of like to hold on to that, because then I find out other needs that they have that I need to meet that I didn't know when I was they were in the showroom looking at product.
So between the showroom and going on location, it's really about getting to know the client and finding out exactly what they need.
Correct. For several years we've made cookies, and so I have customers that'll just stop in to say hi and get a cookie that we've made. So yeah, we do make friends.
I noticed those on the way in. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their contact information right there again. Keep in mind, this is a showroom that's conveniently located. They've got great parking out in front, located right here in Inglewood. That is Pro Flooring Brokers, the sign of an expert. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.